Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the A-side game. St. Ignatius' A-side will be playing against Salette A-side on this about 57 degrees and a kind of windy day. I'm here with my statistician and law manager, Malachi Martin. Malachi, how are you today?
Oh, hey, Elijah. How's it going? I'm doing pretty well. This is not an ideal day for rugby, but definitely a great day for rugby because we have the greatest rugby team in the entire world playing, also known as La Salette. They're ranked 24th in the nation, so St. Ignatius actually is ranked number 4, their program in the nation, so it's definitely not going to be a cakewalk. We did just beat the Junior Blues, who were 19th in their division, so definitely feeling pretty good about ourselves. We'll see how this goes.
A good kick, and we are underway. Received by Liam Bentz, playing 3. And Tom Stafke will be putting up the roster on the live chat for any confusions. Knocked on. Scrum for St. Ignatius. It would appear that La Salette's B-side does have hands, but La Salette A-side right now is proving that they might not have as good hands as the B-side, probably because all the B-side players are mostly basketball players. But we do have Eamon Martin playing in this game. This is his first rugby game this year. Gabe Snapke playing at 9 or 10. William Fitzpatrick's playing 9. And St. Ignatius goes in. This is their team that plays internationally. They were in Tokyo lately. So they can definitely play. Charles Prather. Try to take him down low. St. Ignatius tries to put one in. Punch one in. Good defense by La Salette. And there's a try right off the bat for St. Ignatius. The first 2 minutes. Now that knock-on down there was definitely not ideal. These St. Ignatius forwards are definitely way bigger than these La Salette forwards. They can do some damage.
This is looking suspiciously like the beginning of the B-side game. The St. Ignatius B-side, who just played against us, they did manage an early try, and this is what this is looking like, but I don't think that our A-side, is going to fall into the same rut that our B-side did, so definitely be interesting. Anyways, for this kick, is his first kick. Wind is slightly against him, making the ball very, very secure, doing lots of calculations in his head, making sure everything is just right.
Excuse me, did you say rut instead of root? It's root. Oh, let's say root, not like rut.
No comment.
Never mind.
Kick is good.
It is good. That'll put him at?
100%.
Wow, 1 for 1.
Pretty good.
Gordon Bordas bringing back the waters. He's done a good job managing. He's had comments from coaches. He's also very energetic on the sideline, according to popular belief. Daniel Sullivan, kickoff, playing number 13. Eamon Martin playing 15. Eamon Martin kind of stole Daniel's spot, or I should say, Daniel was stealing Eamon's spot till Eamon came back on. There are lots of missed tackles so far, obviously showing that these St. Ignatius are big. And a very good kick. And Martin thankfully was deep. He picks it up.
There's an offsides call.
Over on this side of the field. Fitzpatrick, Liam Bentz. La Salette trying to, hopefully he can get some offense. Not releasing. St. Ignatius gets the penalty. This will be very hard for La Salette to retain possession of the ball with the way St. Ignatius is playing their defense. La Salette's got the ruck quicker. Yeah, it's in the touch right inside the 50. This will be the first line out. St. Ignatius. Their hooker, number 2, throwing it in. Charles Prather will be jumping. But St. Ignatius has a lot of tricks up their sleeve when it comes to lineouts, so we don't know what they're going to be doing this time. Like they did a double crisscross cross split, bucker split. Oh, here we go. A good steal. Lossley gets it. Kenny Simmons. Lossley rucking over. Fitzpatrick. Lewis Dittman. Finally matches someone who is actually about his size or maybe even bigger. Usually he just runs over the little children on that other side of the field. Braden Wall, Marcel Lefebvre. Good quick move, but he can't really find anywhere. And being super light, gets carried all the way back. Sets up for the kick. Daniel Sullivan. Directly into touch. Quick throw. Brought down by a Lion. Braden Wall from Tyler, Texas. Number 1, Titan Esparza with another tackle. Now St. Ignatius looking to get some things done, trying to exploit some holes. Also playing better defense than they were before now. Good tackle there by, cannot see who.
It looks like Titan Esparza.
Oh, that was Daniel Sullivan, I think. Yeah, that's Daniel. The one who picked him up. And a good penalty stolen by Chuck Prather. Oh, I'm also sorry to, I was wrong in the broadcast against the Kansas City Blues. It was not Charles Prather who held up the try to win the game. It was Gerard Nienaber. He did. I apologize for that misinterpretation. And there's Gerard Nienaber himself. Picking up the ball for a steal. Fitzpatrick. Kenneth Simmons. Fighting his way through. Losslet with some good rucking. A good clear by Charles Prather. Out to the backs. They need to get outside. They do. They get it to Sam. When it's to Sam, you can consider it a tackle. Here's Fitzpatrick. Well, usually it's not considered a tackle, but in this case it was. Ryland Saw playing 8-man for the first time. There's Kenny Simmons, kind of slowly maneuvering his way around. Coming in from the side. Last let be awarded the penalty. William Fitzpatrick. Henry and Liam Betts. A bad pass. Picked up by Sam. Advantage given to St. Ignatius as they steal the ball. Kenny Simmons, good tackle. There's nobody on that side of the field. Marcelo Lefebvre comes up to go and get some aid. Eamon Martin coming in. He gets a hold of him. He gets a piece of him. Marcelo Lefebvre's just too light to pull the other one back. A good stop there by Eamon Martin. What's the call? Held up. It was held up. Marcel Lefebvre. Good job by Marcel Lefebvre from New Mexico, Albuquerque. There I was giving up hope. I thought there was a try there, but Marcel was able to get underneath that right before, which was kind of hard because he tackled him on his back, from the back. Dana Sullivan, drop kick. Lost gets a chance to get the ball again. Also still finding some difficulty tackling. Ryland Taw takes him down, pushes him sideways a couple lengths. Now here's St. Iggy's. Sam Betts gets a tackle. That's a rarely seen wildlife moment. Tobias McQuillan. Tobias McQuillan is one of the lead tacklers at La Salette, and he never misses a tackle, and I mean never. The stats even say so.
That is true. He is 100% for his many, many tackles. And by many, I mean 20 tackles through the season, which is an insanely high number. Other people have like 7 or 3, and Toby has 20.
He's only exceeded by one man. That is Dittman. Lewis Dittman. I believe he has 23 tackles. Is that right, Malachi?
Lewis Dittman, let me check 1 second.
He
And
does have
you are indeed
23.
right. He does have 23 tackles.
He didn't just one-up Toby, he three-up Toby. But St. Ignatius scores another try. They're definitely a shifty, crafty. They got some tricks up their sleeves that La Salette has not picked up on and might not even pick up on. But they can learn from St. Ignatius. They got some good moves, good tricks, good ways of playing rugby. Quick, very quick. Looks like there's some difficulty with the kicking because the wind is blowing the ball off the tee. Second kick is good.
He's now 2 for 2 from that same spot at 100%.
La Salette looking to take it back to him. 10 minutes in. That's 2 tries for St. Ignatius and 2 conversion kicks. They're having a pretty 14-point lead. 14-0. We'll see if La Salette can come back from that. We saw with the B-side. The B-side was able to come back to only down by a try, a conversion, and a penalty kick. Now this A-side team, we'll see what's going on. Looks like there's time off for injury. And it's up. St. Ignatius picks it up. And they kick it right back. We saw this many times in the B-side game. Marcel Lefebvre gets it off the good bounce. Using his speed and agility. Cuts his side. Slips there. But he drives another guy forward and off onto his rump. Gabe Staffke. Oh, what a play to Ryland Taw. I didn't even know that ball even went to Ryland. Eamon Martin. He is not someone you want to run into on a breakaway or anywhere else for that matter when he is upset. And you can see there his pumping. Good switch pass to Lewis Dittman, resulting in a missed tackle. St. Ignatius. Looks like there's a bit of a, I don't know what that was. Malachi, do you know what that was?
Looks like he called hands in the ruck on St. Ignatius. So one of the St. Ignatius Wildcats tried to get his paws into
Put
the
his
ruck.
phalanges in there.
Got his zesty phalanges in the ruck. You're not allowed to do that unless you're at the very back and you're not bound on.
And he steps out of bounds. He's wondering why they called it out of bounds. He's putting his paws up and all that. Well, maybe because you stepped on the line, buddy, while holding the ball. You didn't get enough air there. Actually, you got none air. But that's okay. Tell you the smartest out throw you did. Play number 1. Charles Prather gets it. Ball! Now that looks like a professional ball, ladies and gentlemen. St. Ignatius pushing it back because they're just better ballers. And now there's a ruck. La Salette gets the ball went nowhere, but La Salette gets it. Daniel Silva at 13 gets it into the game. Lewis, there's nobody to support him. Not releasing. And that was unwise to have all those forwards inside that ruck. There's no one to support. Sam Best ready to try and save a kick. Sam's going to try it. No. No quick throw. And a St. Ignatius line out. Some good stuff going on. Good stuff. As Tom is checking the standings. St. Ignatius bringing the ball out. A little chip kick there. Aiden Martin trying to get it. Oh, good kick. Stayed in bounds. Aiden Martin keeps it in and throws it with his powerful arm. Sam Betts weaves in and out of traffic. Fitzpatrick. Knee neighbor puts one low. Liam Betts rucking over strong. Helped out by Gabe Staffke. And it looks like a play there that should never have happened. Looked like it was the ruck was formed, but he just came in from the side.
According to the ref, the ball had already come out of the ruck, but I don't think so.
Held up! Lassa held it up again. Lassa likes to do that. They're very good at holding up the try. Tobias McQuillan, it would seem, because he's the one who is on the ground underneath all the chaos. A good save. Good save. That's 2 held up tries. That is keeping St. Ignatius under, what's 14 plus 14? 28 points. But here goes St. Ignatius again. Ryland Taw brings him down. Kenny misses a tackle. Daniel Sullivan misses a tackle. Held up again. Lost Salette's defense again. They're very good at getting underneath. That's the 3rd hold up in a row. But we cannot tell who because there's a million people in that pile. So we can just say, let's just say, like Liam Benson and others, whoever's in there. So there's another drop. Hoping that St. Ignatius will make a mistake here. And they do. They drop the ball. And there is a knock on in favor of La Salette. La Salette will be getting their scrum. I'm pretty sure this is their first scrum all game. And yes, it is. Malachi confirms. Isn't that right, Malachi?
Yes, I'm most definitely concurring and confirming.
That's what he does. Right now we are playing at a very fancy schmancy sports complex in Obetz, Ohio. That's the place. Ohio. The name Obetz came from Charles Obetz, one of the original settlers in the area. In the late 1830s, the Ohio and Erie Canal came to south central Ohio, with canal towns being developed at Groveport, Lockbourne, and others. Obetz became a natural hub for both shippers and travelers. And that's where this town gets its name. And there are trains passing behind if there's any rumbling. La Salette gets the scrum. Fitzpatrick, Danny Sullivan. That was a hard hit given to Gabe, but Gabe takes it like a man. Except he couldn't hold on to the ball. It is knocked forward, St. Ignatius scrum. There's nothing more satisfying than a good tackle. And kudos to that man. He had a good tackle. Well, La Salette has had some hard time on offense. Well, they haven't really had time on offense at all. But there's some good scrumming. And an 8-man pick. They fake the pass one way. Double tackle. And that is Gerard Nienaber. And Lewis Dittman. Knocked forward. La Salette scrum. La Salette get a scrum. This is very good for La Salette. They can get it out of their 22. Because anything inside their own 22 is very good for the St. Ignatius team. Still down 14. With about 15 minutes left. And they stole it. St. Ignatius steals it. And scores the try. Good steal by St. Ignatius right in their try zone, but that's not what La Salette wants to do. Looks like Tobias Nicole had some trouble, difficulty there. Maybe there was some hard. Maybe someone didn't put it in right. That's all part of learning. This team is 4th in the nation, which is no little thing.
Ignatius is at 100%, 2 for 2 for their conversion kicks right now. And this is definitely an easy kick right in front of the uprights, so if they miss it, it'll be rather funny, but I doubt that they will. Oh, woe of woes, they made it. They're now 3 for 3.
Did you say 2 for 3?
3.
Okay. They're now 3 for 3.
Ah, yes, ah, yes.
3. Speaking of there are 2 birds flying right above the sports complex. And a third, a little one, flying away. Looks like they're chasing it. And a train whistle. And a kickoff. And we're back here at the game. Good hit. High tackle. Same thing. In any case, there's a high tackle penalty awarded to St. Ignatius. Kicks it. That's a good kick out of bounds. La Salette can't save it. It's pretty good for St. Ignatius. Just another day at Grandma's house for them, it would seem. La Salette will try and put it back against them, hopefully, like we saw at the B-side game. Usually there are exciting breakaways in these A-side games with like Sam Betts and Marcelo Finn, but there hasn't really been any since this team is so good. Ha! Obstruction! La Salette did not intend on forming a maul, thank goodness. So, St. Ignatius got the penalty. And Daniel Sullivan will go to kick it and touch. Get it in front of the 50. What a catch from Gordon Bordos on the bench. No, that's Theo Carlisle on the sideline. Good catch by Theo Carlisle. Wearing Gordon's jacket. Good job, Gordon, letting Theo wear your jacket like that. Very kind of you. This is why the team loves Gordon on the sideline. Titus Marza throwing it in for La Salette Lions. Line out. Good catch by Charles Prather, and it's out. La Salette Lions underway. Out to Eamon Martin. Sam Betts. Oh, look at him go. They can't touch him. They touched him. He's down. Daniel Sullivan keeps the ball in with his leg. What a play by Daniel Sullivan. And now the ball's being juggled around. And there is another knock on. Another one. Another stoppage in play. Those trees look nice.
Yeah, nice colors. I like it. Good background.
Yeah, very good background. Nothing but bare trees.
Yeah. Dead.
Of course.
Clouds in the sky.
Joe Mack can say just another day in Ohio.
They've got the Browns, though.
Yeah, they got the Browns. And we see how this is turning out for the St. Ignatius team. Looks like La Salette collapsed the scrum. St. Ignatius brings the ball out. But, oh, what hands! Stiff arms aiming in the face. That doesn't work out for very long as Eamon takes out another one. Now there are people being left on the field everywhere. As this series of events, Lewis Dittman gets sat on. Now there's going to be a rush for the try line. Almost like the morning rush at breakfast. But in this case, it's playing defense. Big forwards tried to work, getting ever closer. As La Salette's big forwards try and prevent things. St. Ignatius is very patient. Slowly inching their way ever closer. They're right on the try zone. And they get it.
That took 12 phases to smash that ball in. Quite some defense.
Good defense. Very good defense by La Salette. They just weren't able to get a penalty or anything. Very good offense, I will say, by St. Ignatius. Their rucks were on time. And I noticed that every single time they went down, they were not selfish and tried to dive in or put the ball at any risk of being stolen. They put their back to the defense, not allowing them to grab the ball from them, which is very good and very unselfish on St. Ignatius' part. And after 12 of those, someone got the try for the team. And it'll be another kick. And yes, this is looking very similar to the B-side game. Also, the B-side did not score until second half. Thomas Staffke groping for the tissue. And the kick. Off the post.
And just like
That was a doinker.
his perfect record is broken, and the spell is also broken, hopefully.
Hopefully so.
Anyways, 3 for 4, 75% for his kicks.
Which is pretty good. Not atrocious.
Don't worry, give us
Especially
a
with a
couple
lead
more
like
minutes.
this.
Give us a couple more minutes. We'll make a couple tries. We'll make a couple kicks, and I can give you our stats.
Yay, we like that. And we are back at the 50-meter line. La Salette kicking back off. Ooh, Daniel Sullivan, a bit of front wear with that drop kick. Gabe Staffke misses the tackle. Now Tony's able to help some other guys pull that big guy down. But now there's been a lot of missed tackles, and Eamon Martin setting up. He's ready. Eamon Martin, good tackle by Eamon Martin. But the thing is, no, that's not the thing. And now we're back right where we started. Wait, there's some clearing going on. There's some confusion. There's some jerseys. There's some La Salette has the ball. Daniel Sullivan kicks it into touch. That'll be a line out for St. Ignatius. I don't know about much about kicking, but I don't know if it's better to, honestly, to put it into touch or just to kick it into the field when they're that close. What do you think, Malachi?
Well, I'd say if you can get it beyond their line and you have some speedy Gonzaleses that can run and pick it up, then I'd say definitely put it on the field. But if you're all pretty much trapped behind their offense, then putting it into touch is going to help you. They will have the possession, but you've given yourself a bit of breathing room, and you can reset your defense and then start again. So it really just depends from play to play.
Yes. We have Ian Fahey at the film. All this beautiful film, all these close-ups that you're seeing, Ian Fahey.
codename Padre.
Or Master Fajita to some people, like me.
These are monikers given to him by the famous Mr. Bourbeau himself.
La Salette steals the lineout. And now they're working with their offense. Eamon Martin, Daniel Sullivan, back to Eamon Martin. Eamon Martin comes through, holding the ball in one hand, just because his strength is so yes that he can't lose the ball. Ball's almost out. Good play by Valentaw. Getting it. Inchworming around. Braden Wall goes through one, gets his ankle a bit. Stolen. Tried to give an offload. Oh, wait. There was a knock on. First by La Salette. Second by St. Ignatius. Therefore, ... St. Ignatius will get the scrum because La Salette knocked it on. Foist. And yet another game stoppage. They're at crouch position. Now they're binding on. And now they set. And is in action. And a good scrum. St. Ignatius 8-man pick. Sir gets in the way, as one Sir does. Braden Wall with the tackle. Let's let there to counter a bit too late. Gerard Nieder brings him down by the skin of his ankle, or by a sock, more like. Or Sullivan can't get a hand on it, but yes, he does. But now he's being chased down by multiple St. Ignatius people. Lewis Dittman gets the handoff from Eamon Martin, and they set up a ruck. Daniel Sullivan boots it in the touch, and they do not do the quick throw. Line out to St. Iggy's. About 3 minutes here left in this first half, but nobody knows. Only the ref knows. Sometimes the nose knows, but not in this case. Forward pass. Scrum for La Salette. La Salette hasn't had much in this first half. I don't think they've gotten very far beyond their half, and if they haven't been there for a very long time. And yet another scrum.
La Salette is 50% for their own scrums. We've been awarded 2 so far. We won 1, and the second one was stolen from us. This is our third, and we keep possession.
Sam Betts. Eamon Martin. Eamon Martin cuts in. Oh, no, he drops the ball. And St. Ignatius gets it with an advantage. Gets some good shifty from there. Good tackle. A twin tackle from Lewis Dittman and Charles Prather. Another good tackle from Lewis Dittman and Charles Prather. Lewis Dittman almost gets walked over. Diving into the ruck. La Salette gets a penalty. That is good. That's cool beans. And Daniel Sullivan will kick the touch. Good kick. Right outside the 22. La Salette lineout. Maybe they can get something cooking. I don't know what they'll be cooking. Maybe they'll be cooking breakaways. Maybe they'll be cooking, like, I don't know, oil. You never know.
Yeah, oil. They'll be cooking that up. Yep.
And they'll be cooking up the oil. Good win by Charles Prather. Daniel Sullivan. Dummy switch pass. Louis Dittman. They are cooking up oil, ladies and gentlemen. They are cooking up some oil. Orsola Fav. Way to stay on that. Oh, no. They were not ready for that one. Ralanta could not get his hands on it, but that's okay. Lost Salette. Going to have to make up for that. But St. Ignatius is very tenacious on offense, and their forwards are very good at plowing through. Looks like there's a Lost Salette holding up, trying to take the ball. Everybody push. That's what we heard from the field. Ball unplayable to Lost Salette. Another scrum. This will be their fourth scrum. Oh, I'm sorry, Malachi. I just stole your stat thing again.
Elijah's really good at taking things that I'm supposed to say.
I'm
if you're
sorry.
wondering why
I'm
my
sorry.
voice doesn't pop on the broadcast so often, it's because Elijah takes literally everything that
I'm
supposed
sorry.
to say.
I haven't even said any really stats yet. That's like the first thing I said.
Well, anyway, since he's apologized so nicely. So this is, once again, Lost Salette's fourth scrum. We've won 2. We've had 1 stolen from us. So we'll see how this one goes. It looks like we're actually doing pretty well.
We have a police officer in the back lot. Looks like he has to go to the bathroom.
We keep possession of the scrum. And that's half. They kick it into touch. And anyways, very interesting. We've got lots of good tackles for Lost Salette. A lot more tackles for the other team, unfortunately. Titan Esparza only has 1. Toby McQuillan has a couple. Toby McQuillan also held up one of the tries. Liam Bentz had a held-up try, and Marcel Lefebvre had a hold-up try. Braden Wall has a couple of great tackles, along with Louis Dittman, per usual. And that pretty much wraps up our stat count for today. Join us in a couple minutes for the second half.
Yes, please join us for the second half.
Anyways, we'll see you then.
Thank you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this freezing, well, it's not freezing, but this cold windy day in Ohio. Back at this second half of La Salette versus St. Ignatius A-side, a.k.a. varsity. Last half, we experienced a lot of devastation from La Salette's side. On La Salette's side, St. Ignatius has been very good at pounding their forwards and maximizing opportunities of penalties and scoring many tries, 26-0. But we will see if La Salette can come back from this. And they will be kicking off to St. Ignatius here in this second half. Daniel Sullivan will be kicking off. And, of course, I'm here with my good friend Malachi Martin. Malachi, how are you the second half?
Oh, man, well, I'm recuperating from the first half. Still a little bit reeling. Suppose I wanted to do a little bit better.
Kick, and we're underway. The 8-man takes it for a hard drive. A Titan hangs on and brings him down. Now, this is going to be some hard stuff for La Salette to come back from a 26-0 lead.
Stranger things have happened. We can do it.
Yes, very strange things have happened. Good tackle, Charles Prather. And now we're running it down. They're running it down the sideline. Marcelo Lefebvre. Boom! But he didn't have the ball, so it didn't really matter. Titan Esparza pushes one back, taking advantage of the slippery ground. Liam Bentz and Dale Sullivan both get a tackle together. Not releasing Brandon Wall. What a penalty. That's what La Salette needs here in this second half. Now it looks like we have Eamon Martin. Now, Eamon might not have an accurate boot, but he has definitely got the He does not have an accurate boot, as I said, but he definitely does kind of have the power. Now he does his first kick. La Salette back 10. Eamon hasn't been doing much kicking. This is his first kick. This is Eamon Martin's first kick this season. Understandable that it was a duck. Marcel Lefebvre trips on the cone. Those cones, always getting in people's ways. Almost as bad as people tripping on the line, which has happened several times during the Lindenwood tournament. One of our veterans here, Sebastian Cook, has also tripped on many lines in his career. You cannot do that to the mic, Malachi.
Elijah's doing his best to getting me fired from broadcasting.
No, I'm not. That's fine.
Yes, he is.
No. In any case, there's a bit of a maul going on. Tobias Aquilin and others. Because Toby's the only one I can see in there. Oh, Gerard Nienamer. Eamon Martin gets it into Gabe Staffke. La Salette gets a scrum. Scrum with the R.
Looks like the ball was unplayable in that maul.
But Sebastian Cook will be playing varsity soon. Very soon, hopefully, after this bye week. And we are very excited to see him on the field, for he's very good at tackling, very good coming in as a sub and getting things done. He's a solid player, as one would say. He's not anything special, but he's also not horrible. Aaron Martin punts one down the middle. It's a grubber. Picked up. Sam Betts, not the ideal person if you want to tackle somebody. Missed tackle by Lewis Dittman, but he's brought down by another fellow. But Lewis Dittman makes up for it and makes another tackle. Hard on the outside. And here comes St. Ignatius. They run a buck, splitter, drop the ball, kick it sideways. Liam Bentz throws it straight to the arms of a St. Ignatius guy. All right, and now he's back down. St. Ignatius. Down again. Charles Prada from KC, Missouri. Big man. to other big men. Passed out by a big man to a big man to another big man. There's some big boys. Ryland Taw trying to get a tackle there. Out to the wing on the outside. Tackled by Louis Dietman. Ryland Taw, a swing around ponytail tackle. William Fitzpatrick, a buck riding tackle. William Fitzpatrick, a side swiping tackle. These are all very different technical terms that I picked up over my broadcasting career. A knock forward, Marcel Lefebvre. And this La Salette ball with an advantage. Braden Wall. Fitzpatrick. The little doinker. Oh! Right behind him. But here we have Gerard Nienaber, former. Yep, and it's out of bounds. It'll be a line out. There are some very good things brewing. And Lossett was definitely trying to cook up a little something. But the kick was just a bit too far forward, and Daniel Sullivan's arms were a bit too short. We are approximately at the 45-meter line inside St. Iggy's 45 as the bird flies.
It's a St. Ignatius line out, but they've had 4 so far, and we've stolen half of those, so we could still cook something up with this play.
Hopefully. That's what we're looking for. And it looks like there is a problemo. Ref has called time off, and there are 2 huddles. Looks like the ref doesn't like something. Getting something across to both teams. Probably something about the lineouts. Charles Prather captaining this game, it would seem. And back to the lineout of St. Ignatius Wildcats. And they won it. Now, little blue scrum cap runs into that mass. And now there's a bunch of blue jerseys trying to reach onto that other one, that white one. But there's some hitting going on. But now there's a hole. Marcelo Fav! Oh, that was almost a yellow card tackle. Marcelo's vicious with those. And Lewis Dimming is sat on. There are 2 different ways of tackling. There's letting yourself get smeared or smearing the other person. Sometimes letting yourself get smeared kind of hurts more. Fitzpatrick almost trying to run up to steal the pass, or quote-unquote, what was going to be the pass. And Lossell gets a penalty, not releasing. There's injury timeout. Salette A-side coming up next. They're warming up behind Lossale's try-zone. Head coach Jason Lanthier. There's some confusion. And the ref puts time back on. Daniel Sullivan trying to kick the ball at the bounds.
Elijah Hall is being told to stop talking in the accent.
Oui, oui. And it'll be La Salette line out on the touchline. Huddle up, break up, get it done. That's how La Salette likes to do it with these lineouts. Father Bevan has said that La Salette has particularly not very good lineouts. Father Carlisle would say they are horrible. But we're going to see if La Salette can pull off this one. Titan Esparza, the throw down the center. A bit too far to St. Ignatius' side. It is knocked forward, and there will be yet another scrum. There is no police officer in the back lot. We also like to mention our silent warrior, Jack Martin, who is standing right behind Father Bevan and Coach Vitri. There's some funky business going on right now. And then some monkey business gives Salette a scrum. There's a lot of dropping passes today. And I don't know how wet it is out there. So all I can say is that the bleachers are wet.
It was also a little bit cold for the rugby players' liking, so their little fingers are a little bit cold, a little bit numb, so they're not quite as good as catching the ball as they used to be.
So the players are also wet. But Salette wins the scrum. So I don't think they really care. Fitzpatrick got to Lewis Dimon. Eamon Martin. Look at the score for the first try. Pops it to Dale Sullivan. Oh, he did not hold on to it. Daniel Sullivan couldn't get it. Marcelo Fett tried to recover it, but could not happen.
Forward pass. Sad.
It was not a forward pass. It was?
Yes, it was a forward pass.
I thought Daniel just he hit it backwards and then it went forward. Therefore,
I mean that's just what the sir says. Sir says forward pass.
the real season will most likely start, I would say after Easter, right? I'm pretty sure. Yes, because SLU tournament happens during on Palm Sunday actually, and so after that, real season starts on Easter. Oh, not on Easter, after Easter. But there is also the students will be having a break from April 1st to Eamon Martin trucks the little strike goose out of that man. Sorry for the break of that. I'm sorry. That was a very exciting play right there. I thought I had to mention. In any case, yes. The students will be having a break from April 1st to about April 8th or 9th-ish. And after that, that's when the real season starts, the big deal.
Our first game will be against New Trier.
New Trier apparently is pretty good this year. Nequa is ranked 50th, losing to a team who we beat by a couple tries. And Glen Ellen is not on the charts. And Daniel gets a bit of a stiff arm to the face.
Oh, bounces off. How sad.
Brandon Walhazon gets another tackle. Look at that basketball pass right there. That was an over-the-head pass. Now, I say the basketball coaches will be looking out for that man. And we have a kick. Oh, blocked. McCrullen getting it. Oh, no. Hit so close. But a good block by Toby. And he brings it down for the tackle. Toby and others. And they're all trying to get out now. Little blue scrub cat to little black scrub cat to little blue scrub back to Daniel Sullivan. Fitzpatrick runs inside. Oh, he breaks the tackle. He goes. William Fitzpatrick scores the try. William Fitzpatrick from somewhere in Minnesota. Oak Grove, Minnesota. That was a good run. Leaving 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Iggies lying in the dust. Oh, sorry, they're not Iggies. They're Wildcats.
Wildcats.
But I call them Iggies because they're Ignatius. And
they just kind of get their paws around them. Anyways, now it's time for my favorite part of the game. I get to give you guys stats. We're 0 for 0 for kicks right now, which means that we have 100%.
It's all right, but thankfully we are right inside.
A very straight kick. Let's see what Daniel Sullivan can do with this.
If he shanks this one, but he won't shank this one because he has Liam Menz pinpoint accurate on the turning of the ball. Now, if you spin the ball at approximately 0.5 miles an hour counterclockwise, and you kick it at directly the right time, the wind and physics do not apply. And it applied there. Daniel Sullivan kicks it right down the middle. Malachi, you may give your
Translation. The kick was good, 1 for 100%. And now the score is 26, St. Ignatius Wildcats, and your loss Salette Lions at 7. We have 20 minutes left in this second half, and we'll see what spiciness we can cook up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And they're lining up now for another kickoff. La Salette puts the first points on the board with William Fitzpatrick. Ready, up. That's the call the Lions give. And Fitzpatrick receives. Fitzpatrick ducks under a tackle. Pops another one. Lewis Dittman being viciously brought down.
Lewis Dittman gave it to Liam Benz, who tried to smash it forward, but was brought to the ground eventually.
Looks like there's some pushing going on. Passes it out to Willie Fitzpatrick, playing 10 this part. Ava Martin. Lewis Dittman. A hard hit. Forward pass. Another good tackle. Charles Prather communicating to the team. Chuck Prather is really big on communication, very good at it. As we saw during the basketball season, he was very good at showing players what they need to work on. He's also saying what he needs to work on, asking players what he needs to help them out with. He's also showing them what to do when they don't know how to do it, like the underclassmen. Very good person, very good communication, Charles Prather.
Well, he's very good at communicating. We got some people on our team that are very good at tackling, which are slightly more useful for this game right now. Lewis Dittman has 23 tackles overall through the season, followed closely by Tobias McQuillan at 20 and Rylan Taw, dragging a little bit behind at third, 13 tackles.
A long yoink. And that was a quick try. A good skip pass by whoever you call that.
And now for my least favorite part of the game, giving the kicking stats for the other team.
I thought your least part of the game was just not talking whatsoever.
Yeah, that's pretty bad too.
But now I have found out the true reason why Sebastian Cook is up in the press box. It is not to support the media crew. It is to be nice and warm while he is taking notes on the game. But that's okay. We're all human. Oh, and Mr. Reed, too. I'm sorry. I just like laughing a lot. Laughing is good. People should do it often.
Healthy for the soul. Anyways, they're at 75% for kicks. Warms up, takes his time, looks at his feet, looks at his feet again.
Takes some grass, fake grass, piece of plastic.
Approaches,
fires away.
kicks.
It's up. The wind said no. All those bumblebees in the air pushed it back. Good job, bumblebees. We got the peanut crew behind us. I'm sorry.
Anyways, they're at 60% for conversion kicks, 3 for 5.
We're underway for this last 16-ish minutes. And there's already a couple of breakaways as little black scrum cat runs in. And a kick. Sky high. No, sky low. Eamon Martin. Again. And it looks like it's in the touch. And St. Ignatius is picking it back out. Kicking it out. Back to the wing. Martin looking for a tackle. Oh! He fakes him out with the foot fake. That's basketball use right there. Wow, look at all these basketball. Little black scrum cat takes it in. Out to the wing where there is nobody except Sam, but Sam's the last person. But thankfully, Eamon was there. And St. Iggy's held up. A very good call from the ref. A very good play. This is the fourth held up try this game. Lost less defense. Very good, very good. Now it'll be a goal line drop, giving St. Ignatius another chance to score. Lost will try to get the ball back. Oh, what a kick from Daniel. St. Ignatius was definitely not expecting that one. So they try to run it in. Charles Prather, he's his long arms around him, and they're back inside St. Ignatius at 50. Now that was a splendid kick. McQuillan and others, including his own teammates, diving in a ruck. Penalty forwarded to St. Ignatius. They're taking their time, deciding what to do. Look to kick into touch. Marcelo Fed ready to tip it back to Eamon. Just in case. It's a long kick. Marcel cannot do it. He has to realize that the rugby ball is kind of hard. He has to use his palms and not his fingertips. And that'll be a line out, not a scrum, a line out to St. Ignatius. A good play by St. Ignatius. As three geese fly over the field. And they come through. Push, push. La Salette. Good counter rucking. Little black scrum cat. 2. No, he's far from little. Little blue scrum cap. Get it in. And it's out. Another man. Liam Bentz tries to pull him down. He's got to get lower at the legs. A good ruck. That might have been a forward pass there, but the ref doesn't call it. Titus Marza with the tackle. A one-arm takedown. And Lewis Dimon goes back to his usual route of getting smashed. But Titan doesn't allow that to happen. And nor does Charles Prather. Daniel Sullivan, a good trip up there, helped out by Liam Fitzpatrick. Charles Prather pushes someone back around with Kenny Simmons. Now it's back to goal line defense. Back to the grind. Just another day around the way. Lasselet's awarded a penalty. What was that penalty, Malachi? Oh, he must consult the rule books.
Pretty sure it was hands in the ruck, but I'm going to just double check.
While he's checking, Daniel Sullivan will kick into touch. With the wind. That's a banger. And it goes all the way out to mid-grass. Now that's where the real grass grows. And it's not very green, though. It's yellow. Because we are playing on a turf field.
Anyways, this is another lineout for the Salette Lions. It'll be their 7th. We've won 5 of those. Unfortunately, we've lost 2. possession of it. Kick it deep into enemy territory and into touch.
And they're back out. Sorry about the confusion. There was a couple technical difficulties with cords and things. But that's okay. But now there's a breakaway. Marcel Bev can't get the tackle. Fitzpatrick is stiff arm to the face. But he passes back out. Eamon Martin. He has not missed a tackle yet, and he will not miss one now. And a penalty awarded, diving into the ruck. Good job by La Salette. And a good tackle by Eamon Martin. Time off. And score 31-7. That is a lead, a very leadingness, of which I do not know the mathematical number, and Malachi will tell you.
They're up by 24 points.
They're up by 24 points. That's right, because 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. Therefore, 7 plus 4 is equal to 11. I was thinking for some reason it was 8 plus 4. But that is fine. But, hey, 23 points. 24 points is not bad. But here we have some substitutions coming for St. Ignatius. Remember, this is their number 4. They're number 4 in the nation currently. We're number 24. They're a whole 20 places ahead of us. And at 24 points, the wind pushes it. Barely into touch. La Salette line out with approximately 8 minutes and 30 seconds left. Now, at this point, La Salette should just get all the playing experience they can. Titus Sparsa. Mid or high. Brendan Wall.
One of their very large players takes him to the ground.
With a very good ruck. Daniel Sullivan sends a knuckleball into the air. Marcel Lefevre takes him down with the ankle, or he just tripped on that blade of grass that would just happen to be sticking up right there. Brian Kenny Simmons. That was some burning that he was doing, and he was leaving a bunch of, well, dead men, I should say, in his wake. Daniel Sullivan gets caught up in traffic. Fitzpatrick. Back to Fitzpatrick. The kick. Oh, this is the suspense, folks. It goes into touch, though. Just a bit too hard. Sam Betts wondering why. Why do things have to be this way? But the only easy answer is to say that they just are. And there will be a line out. Another one. And if Malachi was doing his job, you'd know how many lineouts there were.
If I was doing my job, which I am, I'd tell you that this is our 8th lineout.
Okay, good. Thanks for we keeping Malachi alive. Malachi's still alive. Louis Dittman. Round top. Trying to do some counter rucking. Chuck Prather. No. The other player psyched him out and didn't really tackle him. Forward pod. Trying to go in. Charles Prather along with Tobias Akolin. Pushing to the ground. Now it's just a game of tackles. It's a tackling game. And the ball's loose. Titan Esparza. Oh, look at him go. That boy can really carry the mail. Look at him go. They can't touch him. And he's going to try. Titan Esparza from New Mexico, Silver City. What a run. What a steal. What a play. Now that's what La Salette needs. They get double digits on the scoreboard. And he couldn't be tackled. Perhaps the best play all game from both sides, I should say. And now Daniel Sullivan will have a second kick, and Wildcat gets to say some stats, which he's very happy to do.
Oh, yes. Very obliged that you're going to give me this. Anyways, Daniel Sullivan for the conversion again. He is 1 for 1, amazing 100%.
Dead center this time. Again.
Once again.
Because Titus Barnes is a savage.
And he's 2 for 2, 100% still.
Boom! That's a good 2-point basket right there.
Now, it doesn't take a monster to kick like Sullivan's kicked this game, but Sullivan truly is a kicking monster. He can kick from anywhere, make it no matter what the wind is like. We've seen this for the past couple games. So, awesome kicker.
Solid 66%. Now St. Iggy's coming back to the St. Ignatius coming back to the halfway line. 50. With about 4 minutes left. And the kick. It is deep. Look, almost double. Liam Ben sends it right back. Crosses the 50. A little bit of a bounce. But St. Ignatius does have some fun, or wants to, but they won't have any because Gerard was there. Now he got his big head in the way of things. Tackled down. Legs flailing out from underneath. They couldn't get that one. But here we go. Daniel Sullivan, a good grab. Braden Wall takes one down. And a penalty award to La Salette, not releasing. Good defense. Good defense. St. Ignatius really hasn't had any fun this second half. What a good kick. It bounced off the stand, bounced off the rail, and it bounced right off out of the stands. And that's the kind of kick you want to have, especially in the touch. It'll be Lions line out. Thrown by your Titus Esparza, who scored that last try. I'm still geeking out over that. That was amazing. Even though we are down by a certain number of points, 17 points, they're still good to see. Stolen. Bounces up. It's over. It's anyone's ball. And St. Ignatius gets it. But it's knocked forward, advantage St. Ignatius. And we got a tackle. I believe it's Magic. And some more tackles to come. It's on the far side of the field. Next to the benches. So we definitely have the coaches cheering them on. A deep passage piece. A kick. Sam Betts. Nope, wasn't there. And it'll be given to St. Ignatius. Ref calls injury timeout.
Our offense has certainly stepped up this second half. Definitely seeing a lot more saucy things happening, a lot more running, like Titus Esparza breaking through, making a try right between the uprights.
Still can't get over that one.
I mean, but we also have like awesome tackles like Marcel Lefevre, just dumping people on the ground, sometimes when they don't even have the ball.
But that's okay.
It's the aggression that counts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And very little time remaining here. The clock on the scoreboard will still be running, but the time is still off. There'll be a sub coming in for St. Ignatius. And the lineout will be underway once the the Wildcat is off the field. And time's back on. The final couple minutes of the game. And now Cadets, another steal.
Oh, we tried to try the sauce, but it was stolen anyways. How sad.
Now St. Ignatius back out to the wing. Trying to find something to do. But again, Sam, that's among others with the tackle. Now St. Ignatius is trying to poke through holes and want to try and do some fancy things, it would seem. Now that they are up by so much with so little time left in the game. They get out to the wing. Liam Betts hangs on and brings one down. Lassos him. Little black scrum cat. And passing it back out with the backs. Not doing as much forward play as there were before, but it's dropped. Just fell out of there like an egg falling out of a hole in a basket. Except it didn't break, thankfully. It'll be knocked on. Scrum, La Salette. This may be the last phase of the game, depending on if St. Ignatius gets the ball or not. Can La Salette do it? But technically, if time is off, if La Salette does score, that will be the end of the game. And a scrum's underway. Gabe Staffke puts it in at 9. And it's a win. Daniel Sullivan kick. The backs chase. Marcelo Fan comes up, tries to go for a tackle, not there. That's Liam Betts. No, it's Lewis Dittman. Superman. It's Eamon Martin. The other Superman. Eamon Martin picks it up, puts it down for the try. Everyone looks the same from up here. And the numbers all look the same from up here when everyone's running. My bad. Eamon Martin, though, scores the try, his first try in his first game. Very good from Eamon Martin, a senior from Cleveland, Ohio. So we are in his home state, which is probably why he scored on home soil.
I wouldn't really call that home field advantage, but you know what? It all works out. Anyways, Daniel Sullivan taking the next kick. According to my calculations,
boom!
Just made it. He's now 3 for 3, which comes out to 100%.
And he is 100% at the end of the game. That is over. La Salette losing by 10. 2 tries, which is very good.
I think I'd prefer to say that we simply failed to win by 10 points. Anyways, lots of great tackles. Braden Wall, Gerard Nienaber, and Toby McQuillan. They really brought the game away. Some pretty saucy tries by Titanus Sparza, Eamon Martin. And then just overall good offense and defense. Anyways, in a couple of minutes, we'll have the La Salette Seaside playing the St. Ignatius Seaside, so stay tuned in for that if you can. I'll see you then.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry, but there's one thing to mention here. A very notable thing to mention, actually. In the second half, La Salette scored 21 points, and St. Ignatius only scored 5, courtesy of Sebastian Cook. Thank you. Sorry for the last minute announcement, but that was good. Thank you for watching. Be here for